Hey students, in this video I'm going to read to you questions 1 through 4 on your quiz over industrialization and reform. So please follow along with me. Here is number 1. What is the trend shown in the chart and what's the best explanation for that trend? So let's look at the chart first. It says rural population of the United States. So remember what rural is. You can look at your Quizlet vocabulary flashcards if you need to refer to. Okay. So the rural population of the U.S. First, we have the decade, so it's going 1820, 1830, all the way to 1880. And then we have the percentage. So we see 93%, 91%, 89, going down all the way to 72% of the U.S. population was rural at each of those years. Okay, so be thinking about what's happening to that rural population over time. So let's look at our question again, then we'll look at the answer choices. What's the trend shown in the chart, and what's the best explanation for that trend? So let's look at our answer choices. It says the percentage of rural population decreased because the Second Great Awakening motivated people to join reform movements. The percentage of rural population increased because more people were allowed to vote in elections. Or the percentage of rural population decreased because the Industrial Revolution encouraged people to pursue jobs in cities instead. Okay, so please answer number 1, and then we'll go to number 2. Number 2, which phrase best completes the excerpt below? Let's take a look at the excerpt. In the early 1800s, Eli Whitney came up with an idea that had a great impact on the way goods were produced. Before his idea of blank, most goods were produced by skilled workers who made each item by hand from start to finish. For example, a gunsmith worked long hours on each gun he made. First the stock was made, then the barrel, and then the trigger. Each gun came out a little different, so if a part on a gun broke, the gunsmith would have to make a new part for that particular gun. This took a lot of time. Whitney's idea made it possible to put together and repair things quickly. This idea began with guns, but soon spread to other industries. So which phrase best completes this question mark? Is it interchangeable parts, cotton gin, or movable conveyor belt? Please answer number 2. All right, here's number 3. What invention best belongs in the center of the diagram? So let's take a look at the diagram. It's blank right here. We'll start at the top. Faster processing, increased production, higher prices for slaves, greater demand for land, industrial growth in New England. So let's look at our answer choices. Steamboat, railroad, or cotton gin. Please answer number 3. All right, here's number 4. What reason best explains the migration shown in the graph between 1845 and 1850? So here's our graph. We have Irish immigration to the United States. On the bottom, we have the years here. And the question's asking you 1845 to 1850. So pay attention to that part on the chart. And then over here, this axis is not labeled, but this is the amount of immigrants, of Irish immigrants coming to the U.S. So what was the reason that best explains that? Was it famine caused by a major crop failure, political unrest during an economic recession, or civil war between Catholics and Protestants? Please answer number 4. Once you've answered 1 through 4, you can click Next.